$16 and $15 with the complainant. What's up, bud?
Man, listen.
How you doing? I'm Officer Madge with Cheektowaga Police. This is Officer Trapper, also with Cheektowaga Police. What's going on?
Man, listen. I'm dealing with something different.
Okay.
Man, I've been calling, dealing with this stuff. You know, he's a very manipulating type of guy.
Okay.
I just left work because I saw that he came and he just knocked my camera down.
Okay.
He's been antagonizing me is the proper word.
Okay.
I don't know who he screwed over or whatever, but he's trying to put it on me and whoever else is he's trying to put it on.
Okay.
And I'll put this on too.
Nah, you're good, man. You don't have to do what you want to do.
You know, I ended up talking to, let me just show you this.
I know you talked to my sergeant, so that's why he kind of filled me in a little bit. Let me see this video.
Yeah. And then I talked to the guy, the ex-neighbor who used to live here, and he told me he did the same thing to him. He said he stole it. He said I stole this cat. He came outside with a camera in my face like a lunatic, and it's just like, yo, come on. So now this right here is, you see, everything is offline. My door, and you'll see him. He's gonna put the middle finger up.
Yeah.
And that was that part. The basement. The whole, because I live downstairs, so it's the whole side of the basement that's actually my part. That at nighttime, because he stays up all night, when I go downstairs in the basement, the lights is on and all my stuff is open, and he's looking through bags and stuff. So that's him right there, ripping down my camera. And I just bought all of this stuff today. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna go, and he just comes out in that little closet room. That's where he goes in. So he just jumped over it. All he's gonna say is, you're trying to record my girlfriend. The same thing he said with the other guy. I got a long message from the other guy that the other guy sent. Yeah. The other guy said that he's crazy. Basically, he left because this dude basically scared him away, and he always doing this legal stuff. That's him right there. So we don't know if these cameras are damaged or not. I don't know where I haven't been at the house. I was at work. Okay. But so he jumped on. He shouldn't be on my side anyway, or touching my property. Okay. Well, it gets iffy because it's joint property with a landlord and stuff like that, right? So here's where we can stand. Okay. And we can go over there. We can take a look at the cameras. Okay. If he damaged them in any way, okay, that's criminal mischief. Right. We can have you sign and we can have him arrested. Okay. Okay. If he jostled them or screwed them up or anything like that, there's another charge for that. But maybe we go over there and take a look at him right now and see what the deal is, and when we can kind of go from there. But I just want to let you know. Yeah, I can't even like all of these. They were all just working it just to. Okay. So if he broke them, the landlord is coming over here too because I have messages and he's like harassing. Listen, you can pull up my file. Never sold a drug. I've been working for. In August it'll be 20 years, but this guy, like, wait till you see him, and he's just a pathological liar. Like, okay, you're harassing me. You're this. Okay, so we'll go over there. We'll take a look at the cameras. If he broke anything, it's your right to have him prosecuted for breaking those. I can't, because I don't even want to go back there because that was my only form. Me putting those cameras up was my only form of protection. Because he'll say, "Oh, you just did this to me, or you just threw me down some stairs or something like that." Yeah. So all of those cameras was for my protection. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not in his part, not against his door. Then he set a camera in front of my door and had it there literally all day. So every time I open my door, now that's a violation of privacy. You filming inside of my kitchen. Yeah. I have a camera on my door, not in front of his door, filming on the inside, because that would cause a problem. So he lives in the upper, you live in the lower, and then there's joint basement space? Is basement space, but he has only access to the room, and I have access to where all my stuff is, where he climbed over, I have access to that whole thing. Okay. I'm gonna call you back, bro. Yeah. All right, well, let's go over there and see what we got, all right? The landlord, she's supposed to be coming too. What's the landlord gonna do? You know, she's been there throughout the whole time, you know what I mean? Dealing with the stuff, and you know, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I know, like, but I have, like, actual messages from people. Please, just give me 1 second. I just want to read this to you. I know it's cold outside. Just so you know what we're dealing with, because this guy is straight out of a movie. Now, I had to inquire about this guy because I heard about the problems that they had. And everything that I went, this is what he did. He set that camera, had it filming right in my door.
Okay.
Right? Okay. I'm just gonna read the. Okay. Yeah, I had to move my kids out. He's dangerous. He thinks I stole his cat. I'm allergic to cats. And they lost the thing numerous times. He said I tried to maul him with the lawnmower, and it's on video. I was minding my business, and he came out with a camera phone. The same thing he just did to me today. And in my face, and literally walked beside me like a psycho. So I grabbed, now this is the guy who lived here previously.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it and threw it at him. So he antagonizes people and tries to provoke them to do something.
How long have you been living here for?
For about 4.5 months, maybe.
And it's been incessant for 4.5 months.
So what it was like I got 3 daughters. You know what I'm saying? 12, 9, and 4. And they haven't been over here since the last time the police was over here, because he had some girl that was on drugs living upstairs.
Okay.
And whatever he did to her, he's been so scared, worrying about somebody breaking into the garage. Now, I have access to the garage. He took my tire. I took my tire and I put it in the garage. He took my tire and set it outside the garage and got it locked where I can't even go in there. Like, you're touching my property now. At what point do I have a right for something? He could shove a camera in my face, do all of this stuff, and I just have to just say, oh, if the worst happens, the worst happens. It's just like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I've been calling, because I know that in my defense, I have to let you guys know exactly, because I'm telling you, this guy is good, man.
Yeah. Okay.
And, and they said he worked at a law firm, and he's always screaming, Lord. He tells the landlord, you're going down, you and your criminal tenants, and come on, I never sold a drug in my life, never did drugs. Like, come on now, let me pull my file. So, this is the manipulation that he does.
Let's go over there, and we'll see what we got when we get there.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let him just go off.
Yeah, it works. Take a ride. Radio.
16.
Myself and 15 will be out at the house with the complainant. Unknown if the sub is still there.
10-4.
What's that?
There's a lot of history here.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I can't. Is it a way? Because he knew I called yesterday. Is it a way that you can have a scanner or something to know? Because why is these doors open right now? Like it's almost like
he probably does have a scanner.
Yeah.
Well, here's somebody. Is this him?
Is it a white guy?
Yeah.
Watch out for light.
What's up, bud?
How you doing?
Good. I'm Officer Manager, Cheektowaga Police. Mind we talk for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. What's going on, bud?
I've been being stalked and harassed and threatened and
We want to go upstairs and talk about it?
Come on up.
All right. What's going on?
So, sorry about that.
You're good.
So, man, I don't even know where to start.
Let's start with why you touched your neighbor's cameras today.
Because something is going on with all of my devices. He put that ring yesterday. I'm just so flustered. I got an email from Google that said that my device was compromised.
Okay.
This email had 15 megabytes of code on it that showed that they are gaining root access to my devices. Okay? My phone, so...
Are you allowed to record people in, like, their own house, like...
It's an apartment, so there's no expectation of privacy.
But he has it, like, pointed at my door.
No, he doesn't. I just saw the camera.
Yeah, I know, but there was, like, one there. There's one in the basement. There's another one in the basement. Like, like I'm being stalked, man.
But why did you turn his cameras off? Are they yours?
What's that?
Are they yours? Are they your
No,
property?
I shouldn't have touched it, man. I'm
You're
sorry.
right.
I'm just completely sick of like if you saw like the text messages and the stuff they're saying to me.
He's saying he recorded all of our.
He's recording
Listen,
all of
I'm
our.
talking. I can't listen to two people at once.
Sorry, they're
okay?
recording. He's like
Who?
secretly recording. The guy
You think
downstairs.
this, or this
No,
is fact?
This is fact. He told me that he is secretly recording all of our conversations.
How is he secretly recording all your conversations?
I don't know. He just said that to me yesterday.
Do you have
text? Yeah.
text of this?
This one. Okay. And every time I buy a new phone, it gets rooted as soon as I buy it. Like I have no idea. Okay. This is where it all started. I said, "Did you mess with the garage? You can just go ahead and read it." The only thing I asked him to do was shut off his Wi-Fi because I'm having problems, and he freaked out. So it's pretty obvious that he has something to do with it.
Or he just doesn't like being accused. You got to see both sides of the story.
I didn't accuse him. I just asked him. I just asked him to shut it off, and he said he did, and then he didn't. He threatened her yesterday when I was out of the house. The landlord has threatened me. She's threatened to break into my house when I wasn't home.
Who?
The landlord. That's a whole nother story. She isn't who she says she is. Like
What does that mean? I don't understand what that
She
means.
tells me her name is Ping Yu.
Okay.
She has me write a check to Yu Yang.
Okay.
Yu Yang is the owner of the property. I don't know who Yu Yang is. I've never seen them. They've never been identified. to me.
That might be on you, man. Why are you living in a place you don't know
Because
the owner?
I never like. She
never really knew her name.
yeah, we
till
didn't
recently.
ever think about it, or you know what I mean. Until she's like, when she started threatening us and stuff. Once we actually looked into it, there's just so much sketchy shit going on, man. Like and now I can't even walk out the door without, you know.
Why did you set a camera up right in front of his door?
Earlier today, just because he has a camera pointed at my door, I figured why can't I have a camera pointed at his door?
So, two wrongs don't make a right, do they?
No, I'm just trying to show him how uncomfortable it was.
Well, I will tell you that you touching his property, there's a criminal statute for that. So if he wants you to be arrested today, that's probably going to happen. I'll be 100% honest with you.
Yeah.
It's called criminal tampering.
I just want to stop being recorded. Come on, man. Can we please, like, it's a lot deeper than this. If I could give you guys this code and stuff and show you, will you bring up that screenshot, Melanie? All I did was ask him to shut the Wi-Fi off for a
Okay,
while.
and he doesn't have to shut the Wi-Fi off because you live in an apartment.
I know, but, man.
Do you have two separate Wi-Fis?
Yes.
You have
We
two,
did,
so there's no way
because
his Wi-Fi is at all interfering with your Wi-Fi.
There is a way. Yes, there, and it's not just about the Wi-Fi. It's way deeper than that, sir. And that's what I'm trying. Like, if you understood how.
Well, guess what? We've been called 3 times in the last 3 days. So when the police get involved this much,
I know,
we
but
make
I'm
a decision, and our decision is to lock somebody up
I
to
know,
stop the
but
problem.
If you guys saw what was actually happening here, like you would understand what. Yeah, this has been going on for a very long time. The last person that lived here was recording us. This guy came up here and threatened her yesterday. I can't leave the house, man. Like I'm not trying. The landlord is saying she's going to break into our house. She says like they're threatening me. The guy's going.
How
in
are
my
they?
mailbox.
Who is threatening you?
The landlord threatened me.
Who's going in your mailbox?
He was going in my mailbox. I wasn't getting any mail.
And you have evidence of this. You have proof of that, or that's just a suspicion of yours.
I did have proof of this until all my computers started being tampered with. He knew it. If you'd allow me to show you a voicemail, I can
I'm still reading these
further
texts.
elaborate
Hold
my
on.
story. It's
hard to find certain.
that's what I mean. It's hard to even.
It's just very uncomfortable.
So you're my.
environment.
What am I not understanding here? The last person that lived downstairs had problems. You had problems with as well.
The last person that lived down there had a camera hidden in the laundry room pointing at me.
And you think that this new person living?
The landlord is having them do it.
Okay.
That's not what, like, I asked the guy that had the camera down there if the landlord was aware, and he said yes. Nobody ever. It was a hidden camera. It wasn't like it was in the laundry room. Like we change our clothes down there. And
Okay.
stuff, man.
We're not talking about
Not this guy.
this
Not
guy.
this guy. It was the last guy.
Okay, so let's talk about this guy.
This guy called me and left me a threatening voicemail because somebody was knocking on our door.
Mm-hmm. And then
Because he was
what?
afraid it was the police. Because he went in my mailbox and he knew that I saw him.
Yeah,
And I had all the video files on a computer, and now every computer I own is like essentially hacked. Like I don't have root privilege to all of my devices. Let me see
Okay.
your phone. And if you look at
we got a whole other setting.
there's man, it's off the wall, man. I'm telling you. Where is it here?
I think you texted it to me.
Okay, so this is the first code that. I mean.
I don't know if you know much about
Okay,
it.
so.
No, I'm a cop. I don't know.
Yeah, I
anything
know.
about
Okay,
codes.
so typically, like you open your phone and it says Google Android module. Okay, that's your normal phone booting up. Okay, and
But this is off a computer.
this is what Google sent me that was telling me that somebody that my devices are compromised. Okay, so then it says gzip gz write command gz zip data log core failed. That's them trying to take basically the binary code of my phone. Okay, and then it says failed to find data blah blah blah, and then they do this gz rip write, like sorry unable duration of dump traces 30 seconds adding directory. So then it added all this stuff to my phone, and ever since, like, man, it's off the wall. Every single computer I own is hacked. I can't access the C drives. That big old computer is hacked. I bought 2 more phones. As soon as I turn them on, they get rooted, and
There's
like
this,
it's
signal coming, and it's very like a strong Wi-Fi signal, so that's why.
and
we
like
asked
the
them to
Wi-Fi
turn off
signals
the
keep
Wi-Fi.
changing, different names keep coming up. Like I'm good with computers, man, and I can't get to the bottom of it. And it's like now I got him coming up here threatening her, and now he's pointing a camera at my door so that he knows if she's here.
It's a
alone.
ring camera. He's not pointing it at your door.
But it's on.
Listen,
think they're gonna
you
know
have to
man.
understand
I
when you
know.
live in an apartment, there's a certain expectation
I know,
of
but
privacy that
I've
you
been-
throw out the window.
But I've been threatened by this man.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you've also been threatening him. So
I've
it
never
goes both
threatened
ways.
him.
Well, that's his side of the story. Your side of the story. There's 2 sides of every story, right?
Well, he said
so
that
we
he
come
recorded
here.
his conversation with Molly yesterday.
That's not a threat. That's not a threatening manner.
He came
But
up
he
and
said it that he said if this doesn't stop, I'm gonna have to make a call. Like
That's
he's,
listen. I want to make something very clear to you. Okay. In
I
New
knew
York,
this was gonna happen. I knew you just wasn't good. So
I know. I want everything to be out in the open and
but it's not. I mean, until somebody reads that and understands it, it's
I
not
don't
going to be
know
in the
what to do
open.
about it.
Okay,
Like,
I'm
it's-
explaining to you about legalities, okay? What most people in New York State construed as harassment or harassing behavior, okay? You can go on the internet, you can look up New York State Penal Law 240-25 or 26. It's harassment, okay? Harassment in New York State constitutes as direct threats of physical violence to a person, okay? And we don't deal in the overt. There's nothing in the overt. So unless he comes up and says, I'm going to smash your face in, I'm going to do this, a defense or a Assistant
he approached
District
me
Attorney
yesterday
will-
outside and said, "Get out of the car! Get out of the car!" He was screaming at me in front of the whole neighborhood, all because I asked him to shut his Wi-Fi off for a while, man. Like I just.
and what you may interpret that as harassing behavior, but until he says get out of the car, I'm going to beat your ass, then it becomes harassment. Okay.
Can I play a voicemail for you?
Absolutely.
Can you tell me if this is
Yeah.
threatening? This is okay. So, a couple days after.
1 second. What's up? No, we're good. Yeah, we're just trying to sort through everything.
Okay, I got some stuff I got to show.
Yeah, cool. I'll be down in a second.
So, after the mailbox thing, because
The mailbox thing being you not
So-
getting mail.
well, not just that. Basically, what happened was that Marissa girl was living here, which I'm not sure if you're aware of that whole situation.
Nope.
There was a girl living here. She was on drugs. We basically told her you can stay on the couch as long as you don't go do drugs. She went and did drugs. We told her she couldn't come back.
Okay.
Okay, that's
When
the
was
smoking
that?
started. That was beginning of January, mid-January, probably.
Why do I
Something
feel like
you're probably?
she have a black car?
No, she had a red Fusion. She kept calling you guys and telling like all these crazy
For property
off-the-wall stories.
escorts about
Yeah.
food and stuff like that.
I have no idea what she was saying.
Maybe it's a different house.
She
Either
was
way.
just like, anyways. But since then, this guy has been going in my mail. He's been just like he's sitting down there dead silent. Or like this morning, I woke up and it was dead silent, and I'm like, what the hell? And I look out, and his car's not out there. It's not out there, and he was parked all the way down the street, and he went walking down to his car, and so I just went out, and I was like, what are you doing? And
But here's where you have to understand that behavior becomes a little ridiculous. Why does it concern you at all what your neighbor does, where they park, where they walk?
Because we have been stuck in this house for months, man. Because I know that they're after my shit. I know they want to get in my house. The landlord, the guy downstairs. If you read the landlord's text, you'd understand. They are working together, like against me. She's telling him.
Can I just stop you there?
Dude,
you understand as an outsider how absolutely
I know that's why
bizarre that sounds.
I know, but that's why I didn't want to call you guys until I had like something to.
But here we are because you messed with his cameras. That's why we're here today.
Don't touch people's stuff,
I'm sorry,
John.
man.
It's a little overwhelming, just all the things that have been happening.
Like, I'm gonna have to call the feds about all this because it's that
Do you know
ridiculous.
Who we can call about the codes, like the hacking stuff for this like personal identity theft?
Like, he sent me this voicemail when someone was knocking on our door. A toilet flushing.
Yo, what up?
That's just, there was somebody knocking on the door, and that was the day after I caught him in my mailbox. Okay? It was her friend was knocking at the door, but he thought it was the police. Because she was down there pounding on the door, and he was afraid that I called the cops on him for the mailbox. And if you go a little further back into our messages...
And that was harassing to you?
Yes.
How so?
Just... Why are you sending me a voicemail of a toilet flushing and saying, yo, what up? Like, it's like code. Like, it's obviously they're not just going to come out and say, hey, I'm going to like chase you around and murder you. Like, they're not going to say that. But
are you in fear for your life and your personal safety?
I am. I really am. And I think it just sounds so off the wall and crazy, but I think once like I get this code and stuff figured out, yes, I think, and if I can put that in a easy to read manner, I think yes, you'll understand why I'm in fear for my life.
Okay.
I'm definitely in fear for my life.
Give me a second. I'll be back with you. Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
I'll get her. Just don't let her get outside.
Those are the two cameras that are missing downstairs. He's got a film of him taking them down.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Tampering. Does he? Well.
Oh, I'm sure he'll charge.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are busted, but those are two of the literally the same cameras that are missing.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to my landlord. She's a bit of a language barrier.
So this dude thinks everything's a conspiracy. Like
Yeah,
he's like 945able right now.
Yeah, I was hearing some of it. I was just making sure you're alright. But yeah. No, you can at least have a I mean, he's got film of him taking it down.
No, I know.
Yeah. So.
But my thing is, that solves the problem for an hour.
Yeah, I mean,
945 of them.
well, I know. Yeah. No, I hear you. It's your call.
Yeah.
You know, and the landlord's out there's a little bit of a language. But
Yeah,
she's like thinks that he's.
Well, he's like showing me texts. He's claiming she's a different person and she's not real and this, that, and the other. And he's claiming every single one of his devices being attacked or hacked or just. We've got cameras watching us too, so just be careful. Yeah.
Can I show you guys some text messages from the
Yeah, are these his cameras or your cameras?
I just
Okay.
I didn't take. I wasn't trying to steal them. I just didn't want to like.
Well, you understand how that's construed, right?
Well, if you look at some of these text messages from the landlord, I think you'll understand a little bit better, sir. That's all.
Your cat's coming up, boss.
Cool. All right. We've been trying to go out of state to look at houses, and she has been making it next to impossible.
How is that How is that even a
I'll
thing?
show you in just a second. There he is. Okay. So.
We'll see. Make sure they work. Is there not? There's no Wi-Fi? I don't understand what the cable's on. Yeah. Like, what do you mean the cable's down?
Sorry, it's really long.
Did you mess with his Wi-Fi router or anything like that?
Here, okay.
Did you mess with his Wi-Fi router or anything like
No.
that?
No.
Where am I? What am I looking at?
Okay. So you can not enter my house. That makes sense. Okay, so maybe a little higher here. I'm sorry, dude. I just wish you could. I know it just sounds so crazy, but I wish you would understand a little bit better. That's all. Okay. So she's basically lying here and saying that she's going to come to my house with a realtor to read or to take pictures because she plans on selling the house.
I'm confused as to how
Okay.
that's a lie.
So we were leaving on Sunday to go look at a house. Out of state. They knew that because he has been constantly listening to me and recording me and whatever. So we had all of our money in the bank and stuff to go look at this house. And we didn't want to start paying rent and doing all that because we wanted to be able to show that how much money we had for whatever. And I told her, we're not going to be here. And she said, I'm ending your house anyways. And I said, well, we're not going to be here, so I don't want you coming in my house. And she said, we're going to come in anyways with the police and basically kick your door in. So, and then, along with that, along with cameras pointing at my door, like, me and her can't leave the house. We've left the house twice. The first time we came back, all of our stuff was reset, like somebody set the power off. The second time we came back, somebody reset the garage door. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on that I know it just sounds crazy, man, but I just wish you would understand, man. That's why I didn't want to call you, because there's just so much. There's a part where I say, so just to be clear, I'm not going to be here Sunday, and you're going to come to my house. And she says, yes, I'm coming in your house when you're not home.
So was that yesterday?
No, this was like last month.
Okay.
And that was the one.
And that didn't happen, though, right?
No, because she made me pay her so that she wouldn't come to my house. Once I paid her, she didn't come in the house. And didn't come.
Well,
with
that's
a
the
realtor.
responsibility of you to pay rent to live in a place, right?
And how come she never came back with a realtor, never took pictures? And
Man, I don't know.
well, I do though. Like, it's because she's just.
She probably just wanted her rent money, is my guess.
Man.
Hang tight for a second.
It's right here, sir.
All right, hold on to it for me.
I gave him back his cameras. Nothing's working around here, I guess.
Meaning?
He says his.
I don't know. I don't
He
know.
said everything's
Nothing.
turned off. He can't get everything.
Like
on.
none of mine from the camera.
He's got film of him fucking like the camera.
I know, that's the thing.
I don't know.
But, like I said,
He's hearing us.
talking to him for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, this is a joke.
ask one. I don't know. One, it's not what we for. I mean, I would.
For Tampa,
Quick remedy
Tampa,
would be at 12.
I guess one or two.
Listen, stay up there, okay? You're gonna make the situation worse.
I just don't.
If you force my hand, I guarantee you're not gonna enjoy the situation.
You just said I had a felony, so I just thought.
I didn't say follow me, I said hang tight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I just wish that somebody could look at this code to tell me what's going on with my life, dude. It's been really bad. Like, I left the house twice in 2 months.
Yeah, I'll take care of him. Just go do your thing.
Hey, Sarge. We can easily push the tampering, but after talking to this dude in the upper, this is like 945-ville. He, on the upper, not the complainant on today's call, it would be but he's claiming that people are hacking every single one of his devices, and he's got to turn off the Wi-Fi and stop the cameras from recording him, and the landlord is out to get him and stealing his information, and I think that'd be a good idea. I'd like to just hope to get. I got to go in and talk to the complainant to see if he'll sign on that. But I think that might be a good one. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, let's hope that works. Yeah, I will. I'll go and talk to the complainant now, see if he'll sign. If not, then maybe I'll do a call out here. But we'll see. It's nothing. They're the blink cameras, so you can't really break them. He took them down, but so we can get tampering. But he's out there. Okay. Yep. Hi, ma'am. Well, actually, if you want to, sure. Actually, I know she's upstairs, though, so. The most we have right now is criminal tampering, okay? It is an arrestable offense if you want to make a statement to me, okay? If we do that, take him in, he's going to get an appearance ticket, okay? But I think there's some more shit going on upstairs with this.
I'm afraid of this. If I say, because I'm not going to lie to you, I've been real quiet and just, because I don't know what this dude is capable of. So, when he does stuff, I just be just trying to just blow it off. All the stuff that I say, I be just trying to blow it off.
So you're afraid that if you...
I am. That's why I put all of that. I just put the security door on him. Because I'm like, they might kick it. I put nails in it. Because who's after him? Or what he got going on. But he completely ruined my days.
Yeah.
My last couple of days, I was supposed to be with my daughters and take them out to eat. I couldn't do none of that.
I feel you.
Trying to put this door on and getting these security devices. I put that up there.
Yeah.
And if they can just let them on, I would just say.
So that's not something...
I just don't. I don't.
Yeah, you got to live here. I get it.
See what I'm saying?
I get you. I get you.
know what I mean?
He's claiming like people are hacking all his shit and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not you.
Right.
He's had this problem with the landlord. He's had this problem. So
Why is he taking out on me?
because he's...
This morning, I woke up about 8 o'clock.
Was your car down the street? What was the videotaping incident this morning?
Yeah.
You said you were parked down the street.
Okay, so yesterday, I tried to put he was parked, he had me blocked in. And I just got my truck worked on. I had to get like the fuel system, the whole thing done. So I had a tire. I tried to put the tire in the garage. I couldn't get into the garage. So I went and knocked on the door and I tried to ask him about it. Eventually I pushed it in. He had the snow blower. So I asked him about it. I said, well, why you got problems? He's like, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, eventually I put the tire in there. At night, it was back outside. Leaning against the door, and I couldn't get inside.
Yeah.
And then the landlord, we came this morning, we tried to do it, so I took my tire, put it back. But about 3 o'clock in the morning, I took my car and I parked it back here because
None of your Wi-Fi or shit are working right now? It's making me wonder if he like went in the basement and fucked with something. Okay.
Let's see. If the Netflix thing is stuff, if not, don't protect it. I don't even watch TV. So I might just have to figure something out with the security or redo it, because wait a minute.
It's working. No.
Yeah, he did something.
Let's go in the basement and see where this runs. Just hang on one second. I'm going to ask you a question once, okay, and I want an honest answer. Did you mess with his internet at all? Because
No.
right now nothing is working. His cameras aren't working, his Wi-Fi is not working.
No.
TV's not working, anything.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You didn't mess
I just
with
told him the only thing I've messed with today at all was my line.
Your line.
My line up in my apartment.
Pull the Wi-Fi cord out of the wall.
I didn't pull it out of the wall. I switched it from the living room wall to the bedroom wall so I could hook my router
Okay.
back up.
Could there have been a possibility you accidentally messed with his stuff while you were doing that? Why his
I don't
stuff's
think
not
so.
working? You don't think
in
so?
my house.
You never went in the basement to do this.
No, I just grabbed those cameras and came back up here.
All right. There's a lot of moving parts here, okay? You admit that, right? Okay.
That's why I was
So right now, I'm investigating criminal charges on you, okay? So in the meantime, I'm going to detain you in my vehicle, right? You're not under arrest at this time, but you are being detained, okay?
Put shoes on.
You can go put shoes on, yeah. I'm going to be 100% honest, straightforward with you this whole entire time, okay? But there's just too much back and forth, too much coincidence. You know what I mean? You're making these accusations that there's stuff going on with the computers, and now here we are. None of his stuff works after you mess with his cameras and admittedly mess with his cameras, right?
I just grabbed the cameras. I'm sorry. I knew he was going to call the cops.
Well, it's unfortunately a criminal charge. You know what I mean?
I had this problem with the last guy, and nobody told me it was a criminal charge.
Okay.
Like the last guy's kind of.
Well, you understand that there's like an expectation of privacy when you live in a residence, right? Either you're, renting or not. You wouldn't want him messing with your stuff, right? You claim he is, right? But so you don't like how you feel with that. Do me a favor, put your hands up on my car. All right, your phone, okay? It's gonna come with me. It's gonna stay in the front of my car. You can't have it in the back of my car. I got it. We're good. Separate your feet for me, bud. Separate your feet for me. What's that? Keep your hands in the car.
Keep your hands in the car, okay? Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Keep your hands in the car. You gotta check your hand. Keep your hands in the
How many times do I have to ask you to keep the hands in the car? Come off the car. Like I said, you are being detained. You are not under arrest at this time. Have a seat. Please, thanks you. So here's where we're at.
Do you want me to mute?
No, you're good. Downstairs is fearful of pressing any charges due to ramifications of it.
Yeah.
He's already afraid. He goes, and if he's getting a release on a fucking appearance ticket for tampering, he goes, it's just going to get worse.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So I talked to Juanet.
Yeah.
He said try to push the tampering, and then we can get him evaluated at the station.
Okay.
He goes, if he doesn't want to do that, have him come out to evaluate. So I guess I'm going to ask him one more time to see if he wants to. Or I'm going to go in the basement, because let me tell you, if his Wi-Fi's messed up, I'm going to see if he really wants to push the tampering.
Well, that, right through the OP thing.
Yeah, true. See, where's he at? You want to go in the basement with me? Okay, where would your connection and stuff be?
I don't know. I never, only been here 4 months, so I don't.
All right, so let's think.
I think it's just the gas stuff here.
Yeah, sometimes there's a cable in here.
Oh, look, it is something going on over here.
Yeah.
He knows, 'cause he's been here 9 years, so he knows exactly.
It's cobwebs on it, so it's not really messing everything.
It could be something in here. I don't even.
Is this
know.
his or yours?
That's his part.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. So this was one of the cameras here?
Yeah, yep, that was for the black one.
I just don't get it.
Oh,
Here's cable irons and
I'm sure he screwed some of them.
Oh, right here.
Came upstairs.
right here. Yeah. Guarantee that's it. Because this is where it would come in. off the main and splice.
Yeah, Time Warner.
Well, if that's it.
Check your Wi-Fi, boss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sean.
What about, man? I don't do it.
No, I agree. It might take a second.
Right. But y'all got it?
We think so.
Wow. Yeah, because they both blew down. I don't know if you remember. Remember that one was like whitish?
Uh-huh.
Look at the TV.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, so here's the deal, man.
Okay.
I know we talked about the tampering charge. Okay. I can't persuade you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, it's not my job to. All right. You being the victim, you have the choice of
What would you do?
I can't even give you that advice. I can tell you this though. If we take him on the tampering charge today, and we get a statement from you that he's acting irrational, and you're fearful, and you request an order of protection, okay.
It puts it in the report.
It puts it in the report, and a judge might offer you an order of protection against him, okay? It might not be a complete stay away because you guys live together, but it could be a refrain from. So at that point, if any of this shit keeps happening, you call us back, there's an order of protection. It's more of a slam dunk type thing where it's like, yep, he messed with the cable box again. We don't even need your signature. It's just contempt because it's violation of the order of protection. Okay? You don't, like I said, that's one leg of it. I will tell you this, okay, and this is... will be a thing, but that will be A, taken into account by our sergeant if he's held or not tonight, okay? And B, like I said, if it's issued to you as the protected party, and anything in the future that happens, it's kind of makes things go smoother.
He'll get hammered, you know what I mean? If he breaches an order of protection, it adds a lot of teeth to the charge.
Right.
And there's a paper trail of him doing this.
And then you think twice about trying to...
Correct.
Right.
And if he doesn't, this would be a little slap on the wrist, he's going to get hammered next time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's probably never happened to him, so... Yeah.
You're willing to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll start getting the paperwork in order.
You can take him in.
You can want to take him in.
Yeah.
While I'm out there, I'm going to call crisis service and get the ball
Yeah,
rolling
yeah.
to have him meet him at the station.
It's tampering, right?
Yeah, it's going to be tampering.
I don't know
Okay.
how did I get involved in this.
Yeah, unfortunately, but
Well,
Listen,
I know
this-
this.
I
I
there's
know,
no way for you to live, so.
I know
Okay.
it stinks, but this way you know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, like, we deal with domestics and stuff all the time. Just you have the paper trail, it's like, okay, there's a history, this guy harassing this other dude.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't really, in the court, they don't take stuff seriously unless you're willing to do something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You absolutely right.
Alright. Alright, this other officer come back and talk to you a little bit, alright? Hey, we'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Oops.
Alright, buddy, do me a favor. You gotta face that wall, okay?
Whoa,
Okay,
whoa.
Settle down, okay? Alright, settle down. Relax. You're under arrest for criminal tampering, okay, bud?
Doesn't say he wasn't on press charges on me.
Well, when he found that you unscrewed the cable line in the basement to his Wi-Fi.
Screw it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just take care of it in court, alright? And leave him alone.
I gotta come home tonight or no?
We'll see. It's up to our boss.
Yeah.
but just leave him alone. You leave him alone, you won't get in trouble anymore. All right?
Do you have an ID upstairs?
I lost my wallet. I don't know.
You have no identification? Okay.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Do you have anything with your picture on it?
Molly's got my passport.
Okay, I'll try to get that from her, okay?
She might be able to find my wallet. I haven't been able to find
Okay.
it. It's just...
All right, boss man, you're gonna have a seat.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, man.
All right, so.
Thanks, bud.
I'll be 22 with a male for 16. It's going to be tampering at this point. Tampering?
Do you have his passport?
Let me look.
Okay, you're good. Hi, Sue. This is Officer Maggio with the Cheektowaga Police Department. Good. I was wondering if you could get an outreach team together and bring them to our headquarters to evaluate a male for 945. 1 second, please. License is perfect, thank you. Hold on 1 second. So he's just going for the basic tampering charge, okay?
Okay.
He'll probably be out tonight, but
Okay.
that's up to our boss man, okay? Listen, don't go down there. Don't get yourself in any trouble, okay?
Yes, I say.
What's that?
He's a little spontaneous.
Who's that?
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna come back and talk to you in a second, okay? All right, I'm sorry. We are over here. Okay, so here's the deal. I got a male. I'm gonna guess he's gonna meet 945. He's very. He thinks that everybody's tapping his stuff and this, that, and the other. Last name. I'm just in the car now. Last name is Riley. R-I-L-E-Y. Jonathan. Jonathan. 6/14/87. No, so basically we've been dealing with a neighbor dispute between the upper and the lower for a couple days now. It's all been via phone. Today we came out to talk because Jonathan decided it would be a good idea to go into the lower's basement space and take down all his Ring doorbell cameras, disable his door camera, unplug his Wi-Fi so there's no feed to anything in the lower. So he's going to jail he's going for tampering right now, okay? But that's our ploy to get him to the station. He's going to get an appearance ticket, but we'd like him to be evaluated because this is getting bad. He claims that every device in his house is bugged. He claims that people are watching him. He claims the landlord is using a fake name and is out to get him. People are stealing his mail. People are changing his Wi-Fi passwords. He's cusping and it's not good. Maggio, M-A-G-G-I-O. First name's Matt. There's two of us here in Cheektowaga, so. Cool.
Officer, are you there?
I am.
Okay, I have Krista with Outreach, okay, and she'll help you further.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, officer, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So was a call about Jonathan Riley?
Correct. So he is in custody for criminal tampering today. Went and disabled a bunch of cameras belonging to the downstairs neighbor. He lives in an upper-lower apartment. He lives in the upper. Disabled a bunch of cameras, disabled his Ring camera, went down in the basement, unscrewed his cable coming into the house, so he didn't have any internet. All the cameras are disabled because he believes that the entire house is bugged. Someone is hacking all his phones, his computers, every device. He believes he's being watched. He believes that the landlord is not the person she claims to be, and he's being watched by her for some conspiracy that he believes in. He claims he got an email about his Google accounts being hacked, and he tried to have me read lines and lines of code. He's very suspicious, and so he's basically, the plan is he's under arrest. He's going to get an appearance ticket, but we'd like to get a outreach team out to the station after we release him on the appearance ticket to speak to him and possibly 945 him, because it's like we don't know what he's capable of, but in the last 4 days he's escalated from like putting cameras in people's faces to now he's disabling cameras because he believes that he's being bugged and watched, and disabling garage. He thinks that the garage codes are being disabled. He's very. It fits that bill of technology's watching me, and we don't want it to get any worse. We don't want it to get violent. Obviously, the guy in the lower has 3 daughters that he can't bring around anymore to the house because he's fearful of the upper's actions. He's on the way back to the station to be processed for a B misdemeanor charge, and he'll be released on an appearance ticket as soon as I get done processing him. But our thought was get him to the station so you guys can come talk to him and possibly 945 him after we book him. Yeah, that's the process. Like, if you guys wait in our lobby, we'll be done with him in a half hour, and when we walk out the front lobby, you can talk to him. 3223 Union Road. What's that? He's there. I'm getting a statement signed, and then I'll be there, and I'll be done with my paperwork in 10 minutes. Okay. Sure. He claims no. I'm going to go back in and talk to the girlfriend who's upstairs, see if there's anything else she can tell me. Correct. 57 Deborah Lane. And that's in the upper apartment. Thank you. Bye.
Radio Car 11. Fine. On further review, all the way at the bottom, there's a current plate. When we ran it, it does not come back to that car. It comes back to the 2008 Cadillac. So I'm not entirely sure if the vehicle was sold, but there is not a valid plate for that car that comes back in this
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Sorry, I was on the phone with that people I was gonna tell you I was talking to. I'm just gonna write this up quick, have you sign it, and we'll be good to go. Okay. So basically, on today's date,
15,
yeah.
March 15.
What time did you notice that he did that?
So it was like,
What time was that?
Like 8:55 or something like that. I was telling my buddy, I was walking his out, I'm like, I can't believe what's been going on. And I was gonna show him how he put that camera out there.
Yeah.
And then he said, and I looked, and I said, oh my God. I just ran to the supervisor's office. I said, look, I gotta go. Because I knew that was the only way I'd be able to go and report it to y'all. Like I finally got some type of.
Yeah. Were they both? Are they Nest cams or Blink cams or what are they?
One is the Blink and one is the what is it called? Ring.
Yeah.
Ring. Yeah.
So did he disable? Well, he turned off the internet, the Wi-Fi, but he took the other two down.
Yeah.
Where were the other two? Both in the basement.
Yeah, both of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It scares people with that lawyer stuff. Sad that they didn't even have to come to this.
No, I agree.
Just left me alone and stuff.
You want me to write in that request for the order of protection? Is that something that you're feeling, or?
I would rather have that, yeah.
Okay.
I would just to
Yeah.
pick the record.
Uh-huh.
So he know. Just think twice. Yeah, I definitely would have that. And my buddy, they all say, like, man, this is guy, man, be careful over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I think it's almost, at least he appeared to be home right there, but he's good. Mm-hmm. Got my keys on the truck. And the thing is he would allow me to go to jail for provoking me. It didn't even happen, just for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is. I was like, nah, I don't.
Yeah, I know you had to think about it, so. Alright, I'm going to give that a read, and then just sign it right, where are we? Right there. I mean, it's basically cut and dry, it just basically gives me grounds to charge it, the actual criminal charge.
When he admitted to it in the car.
Yeah. Well, he claims he didn't, but we all know there's enough there that we can. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
So, and we got him on camera. Hold on to that camera footage. Save it of him doing it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I got some other footage.
Yeah. All right, man. Good luck with everything. All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Have a good one.
Okay, good night. So I can go? I can leave?
Yeah, you're all set.
Oh, because I'm the landlord, they called me.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. I don't know how long it's going to continue. I hope it doesn't continue. I hope today's the end of it, but.
I did tell another officer, I feel I was threatened. I
Yeah.
feel very scared.
Yeah.
And he sent a text message to me also.
Well, you can. I don't know how the eviction process works right now, but.
It's not illegal. It's not a money problem. It's a safety thing. We feel very scared.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
afraid
know.
to
That's
go
what we're
there.
trying to handle today. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Good night, officer.
Good night.
Good night.
Molly, can I come in and talk to you real quick? Sure. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm concerned for Jonathan.
Yeah,
How long have you known him?
15 years.
15 years. Are any of his actions uncommon? This is my first time meeting him.
Right.
Right? Are any of his actions, as of late, out of normal actions for him?
I mean, obviously it's like a stressful time right now.
Yeah, well, it's understandable. But I'm talking like, you know him better than I'm ever going to know him. Right?
Yeah.
Does he do shit that worries you? Like this, do you understand, do you believe in the computer hacking stuff?
Yes, it's
You-
definitely 100% like
Okay.
a real thing.
Okay.
I think that's why it is making him act so crazy, is
Uh-huh.
because everyone is telling him he's crazy.
Uh-huh.
But he literally got the thing from Google. He called Verizon. They said it was 100% like legitimate personal attack. It was not like malware or a virus.
Yeah.
It was someone coding into shit.
Okay.
And I think it has probably something to do with that crackhead that was here, that Marissa girl
Okay.
that we let stay here. That,
Yeah, she probably,
called-
if a social security number or something was laying around, this could be on her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
but
you-
he does
he-
definitely create theories, and he gets a little obsessive. But
We
that's
can't,
just how he's been.
this guy's got 3 kids in the lower. He's afraid to have his kids come over here because he doesn't know what Jonathan's going to do. Because every time he opens his door, there's a camera in his face. So you understand how that expectation of
Where
privacy.
was that?
This morning, the camera,
Oh, that was.
and the other camera, and then him following out of the car and stuff like that. Like, you gotta understand. There has to be some type of cohesiveness when you're living in an apartment.
Right.
You gotta understand that there's a give and take there, right?
Yes, definitely.
I just wanted to get your point of view on it because obviously, like I said, you're living it. You know more.
Yeah, so that girl, she was definitely like threatening, she said, I'm going to ruin your life, just wait what's coming, you're going
Okay.
to see all my tricks, blah, 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 blah. She called the cops on us a few times, but it was all fake, like false
Yeah.
reports. So then she
Okay.
went away, I don't know what she's up to, haven't heard from her at all, but this started, a random number texted me, and was like, hello, is this Molly Thompson, with like an emoji or something.
Uh-huh.
I was like, who is this? Wouldn't answer. Hello, is this Molly Thompson? I was like, can I help you? Like, who is this?
Yeah.
What is this about? And I ended up looking up on one of those websites where you can get information, and it's a freaking landlord. I'm like, what is she trying to do? Like, why?
Yeah.
It wasn't her phone number that she texts us from normally. It was a different phone. She wouldn't say who she was.
Huh.
And I was also reading you can get viruses and stuff from that. I just don't really know what to do about it at this point because literally is all of the computers. I've seen files on them that
Yeah.
don't belong there. It's definitely someone trying to steal information or gain access to something. And I don't know what, money, like bank information, and I don't even know who to call about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have a good place to lead you on that.
Yeah.
Really, but
So he's definitely
yeah, like I said, he'll get processed. Hopefully, it's unfortunate
stressed
that
out.
we have to come to this point, but here we are. You know what I mean?
yeah, he's kind of an idiot. He's very spontaneous. And,
Yeah, he can't.
I'm a sensible one, but he's very smart.
Try to
He's just
talk
very-
to him. He can't be touching other people's stuff. He 100% unscrewed the cable line into your lower's apartment and cut out all his Wi-Fi and internet and stuff like that. So I could be charging him with 2 counts of tampering. I'm only charging him with 1. Okay.
Thank you.
Touch the cameras. Unscrewed the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Can't be
also
doing
the
that.
paranoia thing from the cameras. The other guy was recording us, and he had all sorts of stuff, and he was recording like secret, like I think he was listening through the vents, cause like
Okay.
he just had like all these weird things to
Yeah.
say, and it was like it's just been a lot of weird things that happen here. That
Might
weird
be time to
coincidences, and
go someplace
I'm trying
else.
to get out of here, but
Yeah.
then we have this lady threatening to come to my house. I'm not home.
Okay.
So it's just like, what do I do at this point? Like,
I don't have any.
Can I even get a restraining order on her?
Being a landlord, probably not.
But she doesn't even own the house.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I wish you luck.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
They'll just call me.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh. Mm-hmm. 16 radio.